Welcome, everyone, to episode 4 of Relationships.
I'm Kryptic.
I'm Chelle.
On this episode, we're going to talk about outside interference in a relationship. Some can be good,
And some can be bad.
it depends on how you take it. And we're going to talk to you guys about how we have experienced positive and negative interference in our relationship and how we deal with it.
Correct.
So let's dive right into it. We work well a lot because as a couple, we're really compatible because we're not the same. I'm very extroverted. You're very introverted. And I've shown you this life of entertainment, social media, friends, music, and all that stuff. But I'm the opposite. I love to show you off. I love to show that I love somebody. I love to show that somebody's loving me how I'm supposed to be loved. And I know the connotations that could come with that. I know people are like, oh, este tigre oficial, like he's sweating her, or here we go again with this boring ass couple, or he, like there's always going to be a comment, and we know that there's these comments, but we don't. Well, at least because you don't post, you repost what I post, but every time I do something, every time I post something, it's not for likes, it's not for comments, it's not for validity. It's because it's coming from my heart. Every time I post something, it comes from my heart. And, you're like, oh, babe, don't post me so much, or I'm very shy, or if you're going to post me, post this picture, don't post it. It's cute. It's cute because that's who you are. You're a very private person. And I've dealt with private people before. But with that being said, one of your fears
Came true.
About a month ago. What happened?
Someone decided to go through your page, take screenshots of our pictures and of your captions, and decided to send it to my ex and someone at my job.
Yeah. So I don't understand what the point of people taking screenshots and sending it to somebody else. Like, that makes you, if you do that, you're a piece of shit. Like, you have no life, that you want to live in other people's lives and you want to destroy it. That's negative interference in a relationship. Nobody, absolutely nobody, not even your mother or your parent, has the right to say anything about your relationship. Correct. You can have your opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Yes.
But it's how you deal.
You can have your opinion, but nobody asked you.
And nobody asked you.
Nobody asked.
Two people are happy, right? Let them be.
Give them their hearts. Give them their likes.
But whether they're fake or not, just don't like it either.
Don't like it at
all. Nobody.
Keep it moving.
Because that's what we want to talk about, is that a lot of people don't think like us. A lot of people want that validation from their friends. They want that validation from family, right?
Yeah.
So my best friend could not like you. They could think you're the biggest, excuse the word, bitch in the world.
And all I'm going to say is, yeah, I am.
yeah. It's, first of all, you're going to defend me. You're like, I bet, right? But, he's not going to tell me you're a bitch, but he's going to not like you. He's going to tell me, yo, I don't like her. She's this, she's that, she's the other. Okay, are you with her?
Exactly.
She has something I like. She has something I love, right? So just, and half of the time, it's not even half of the time, a little more than half of the time, is people that are not happy in the relationship. They're single, they're miserable, they're in a toxic relationship. They want what we have, in a sense. Anybody wants to find real love, and
to be appreciated.
Yes, to be appreciated and loved, right? Because again, I don't lie when I say you're the best thing that's happened to me relationship wise in my entire life, and I don't say it as bullshit. And I'm not throwing shade at my exes. I'm just stating the fact. I've never had a woman treat me the way you do. I have put women on a pedestal that aren't a fraction of what you are. So if they deserve to have been put on that pedestal, you deserve to be put at an even higher pedestal way above it, right? And that's what I tend to do, because all that energy and all those quotes and all those posts that I made about these women, they never appreciated it till now, till I'm happy with someone, you know? So that's the reason I do it, because you were the one that's been deserving of all those posts, right? So I don't care if somebody that's hating on our relationship has a problem with it. Because I'm really not in a relationship with you to impress anybody. You're not with me to impress anybody. We're in this together because we deserve love and we deserve to be loved, right? And build a future together, because that's what we're doing. We're building an enterprise together.
Yes.
You know? And I don't care who says what, because I don't believe in bad spirits. You do, I don't. Like, you believe, I do believe in negative energy, but I don't believe that somebody could jinx your relationship, because let's talk. Why? I see you shaking your head. They can't see it because this is audio, but you're shaking your head that they can jinx it. Oh,
They can, because
if you let them.
it's not even if you let them. It's just like they have that energy. And when you have that energy, it happens, whether you want it or not. You know? I feel like we'll pick a fight out of, because you didn't cover the toothpaste,
Right.
And I feel like that's because of them. Like they're wishing that so hard that you end up fighting with me or I end up fighting with you.
But in retrospect, if your mindset is bigger than their energy, you're always gonna win, because there's no need for us to argue.
We're gonna win, because obviously then I'm gonna realize, I'm like, why am I arguing with him over this cover? It's okay, let me just cover it, and that's it, and keep it moving. But because we know how to not be so toxic that you have to pick a fight and stay angry for like a month or two.
Right.
We know how to resolve our problems right then and there.
Yes.
So it's not gonna really work what they want. However, it's like a little bit of fire is in there. It's
like a little spark.
A little spark. They're throwing it in there. You know, like the reason why I say that is because that person knew who my ex was.
Right. The one that sent our screenshot.
The one that sent our screenshot. So the fact that person knew what was the issue with my ex and me and why I left my ex, right? They know that if they did that, it was going to cause something.
Yeah.
And that's what they wanted.
Right.
Because they're not happy.
Right.
Because I wasn't with them.
Right.
That was the whole point. They wanted me to be with them. And I didn't want to be with them. Yeah. Because they showed me their true colors. And once you show somebody your true colors, you don't want to be with them.
True. But, and again, I'm a very open person. We've already established this in this podcast, that I'm an open book. I'm very transparent. And like I mentioned at the beginning, you're very private, but we found the balance.
We balance each other.
We balance each other, and I went from posting you like almost every day to not just specific days and specific moments. And now we have that private page too, to kind of alleviate at the end of the day, because there are personal pictures, not only of you, of us, but my daughter, our kids. That should just be private, and only close friends and family will really get. If you really want to know who we are, you have to be a close friend, and
exactly, the public doesn't need to see us.
They don't need to know us. So that's why that I Am Kryptic page, it was a way for my girlfriend to be okay with me constantly posting her, and just have it private and just have it for our close friends and family. That's where you guys are gonna get every single detail about our relationship, whether it's a engagement party, a marriage, a birthday, whatever it is that has to do with our personal lives and our people. That's where we're gonna put it. I'm not gonna put anything on my personal page. I mean, on my public page. And again, if you consider yourself a close friend and family member and you haven't followed me, on that page is I Am Kryptic, I.am.Kryptic. And that's basically where you're gonna keep up with me and Chelle.
You're the public figure, not me.
Exactly. She it's funny because as you guys saw, we recently went to an event for the This Is Your Spotlight TV show, And I gave her a shout out during my interview. She got really shy because she is a big part. She's a huge part of my entertainment life as well. Because if we're gonna build a future together, she has to adapt to my life the same way I have to adapt to her low key life, where she just wants to stay home, go to a museum, and I have to adapt to her homebodiness, right? The same way she adapted to my extrovertedness,
which I've been doing great, I think.
And you've been doing great. And she was like, and we were talking about it today. It's like, oh, that event was so cool. I mean, and she go, well, not today. Today, as when we're recording the show, she goes, oh, that was so cool. But tú me tirado de cabeza. You've thrown me headfirst into the entertainment life. I'm like, yo, this is fast speed. This is an event here, an event there, networking here, networking there.
Yeah, but you know what you do, because you know not to tell me, because I'm gonna be like, nah, I ain't going.
Yeah. She's like, oh my God, you didn't even tell me how to dress for this event. You're lucky that
I need to be prepared.
Yeah. But back to the topic. So yeah, outside interference, I don't believe in it. Chelle does, but we found a way to make us both comfortable. At the end of the day, we don't give a fuck. Like, we don't care. No. We really, with all due respect to everybody, right? And this should be everybody's mentality. We don't care about your opinion about our relationship, whether it's good or bad. The good comments and we're glad you're happy. I love you. I appreciate those. And to those who don't leave a comment and you have negative thoughts, go yourself and just find happiness.
No, you know what? Those people, I actually wish them well.
Oh, the haters?
Yeah.
I hate that word haters. I'm nobody.
Right, but
I am nobody.
Them, babe. We got them.
I am nobody.
It's okay. We got them.
Haters, I hate that word.
I know, but we got them. And it's okay. I wish them well. I wish them happiness. I wish that they find real love, so that way they could keep moving and not have to be, entertaining themselves with our life.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. And at the end of the day, you guys deal with your relationships how you deal with it. But again, it's not a problem to post just another thing that's crazy to me. If you have a significant other and you're happy with them and you're gonna post them, ladies, don't put a sticker on their face like to block who they are. Okay, that's good. That's a step. You want to show you with somebody, maybe to have dudes out of your DM. But regardless whether you show their face or not, you already put it out there to receive energy, whether positive or negative. They're gonna be like, oh, she's with a man, she's hiding his mess. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, I hope that relationship goes to shit. It's already happened. So if you're gonna post, go all out. Fuck what people think.
Don't post it.
Or don't post it if you're gonna put a sticker on their face.
Because that means you're not ready.
Or you're not sure about the person. You could, you're
not ready. So.
Or you probably with somebody else's man. Hey, listen, sis.
Exactly. So don't even bother putting yourself in that predicament.
Anytime you put a picture out there, forget about it. The energy is already all around it, whether good or bad. But don't do it for them. Don't seek validation from other people. You seek validation from your significant other. The day I feel that I'm invalidated by my girlfriend or she feels invalidated by me, that's the day where we feel, okay, there's a problem in this relationship. And in over a year, going on 15 months, we have never felt that. Right? Even in our worst argument, which has been like, we said like one or two, like one major one. It's never felt like that. And the funny thing is that major argument was about love, because we love each other. It was a passionate argument about loving each other the right way.
Yeah.
That's what the argument was about. So fuck the negative energy, appreciate the positive energy, but don't put too much weight on the positive energy. Just the same way you won't put as much energy on the negative energy, but just fuck the negativity. Embrace the positivity.
And wear an evil eye bracelet just in case.
Yeah, whatever you need to do. But if it's for you, don't be afraid to show off who you are, because this world and this generation needs to know that love still exists.
It's okay.
And that's why Chelle and I do this, to show you guys. Again, I'll always say this podcast is not to brag about our relationship. It's to show people that relationships like this from people from two different worlds can actually make one amazing world together.
Balanced.
We're very balanced.
Yeah.
And with that being said, God bless you guys. God bless your relationships. And if you ever have anything else you want us to talk about,
please let us know. Leave your comments and all. We love it all.
And I love you.
I love you more.
See you guys in the next episode.
Bye.